This is Domaine de Baronne Arques, 2005, from Limoux. So Limoux is in southern France in the Languedoc-Roussillon region. It's a relatively new appellation. But more importantly, the Domaine de Baronne Arques is the property owned by Mouton Rothschild in that region. They purchased it back in 1998. You know, they've got properties in many wine-growing regions, certainly throughout Bordeaux and France, and of course Opus One. And they wanted a property in southern France, and this one came along, so they grabbed it and they replanted, refurbished, modernized, did all the important things to make it just a first-class estate. 118 acres of vines. They're planted actually to the Bordeaux varietals, as well as some of the southern Rhone varietals. So this wine ends up being quite a mix. You have 50% Merlot, and then 10% Cabernet Sauvignon, 10% Cabernet Franc, 10% Malbec, 10% Syrah, and 10% Grenache. So all those varietals, which all grow in that region and all can do quite well there. You find them in all the different wines. They, of course, handle the grapes very carefully, make a selection. They vinify everything separately, and then they're aging in French oak barrels, 50% new oak, for 12 months. This wine, of course, 05, has had some additional bottle age, which has allowed it to develop and soften and take on some more complexity, and that's one of the things I really like about it. And the nose shows all this sort of rose petals and earth and coffee and chocolate. Some sort of very sweet sort of blackberry syrup. And then a little bit of spice coming up on that. It's a really complex nose. Sort of savory, earthy, sweet. Let's try. On the palate, it really seems to, the flavors seem to pull together. And I almost get a little bit of a sense that this is a Bordeaux, but then it gets a little bit sort of wild on the mid-palate and the finish, and sort of starts to remind me a little of a Chateauneuf. It's kind of a Jekyll and Hyde, kind of a very unusual wine. Very unique. The flavors are very intense. I get a lot of that really nice earthy notes that, they're sort of minerally and woodsy and sort of stewed fruits, braised meat, kind of thing you get in a mature Bordeaux or a Rhone wine. Tannins are very soft. The flavors linger on the palate. It's really kind of different and sophisticated. I would like to try to match it up with with different kinds of foods. But probably I would wait to have this after the main course, and if I could, and like have it with a cheese, something like that, a cheese course. Very, very nice. Enjoy.